What is up, guys? It's Zelix, and today I'm bringing you guys something very different from what I usually do. Usually I just post gameplays and things like that, but I'm like really excited for this upcoming game, Absolver. Um, it's kind of like it's a fighting game, but it's open world, and it's honestly very different from anything we've ever really seen in the gaming community. And I really want to explain to you guys why I think that the Absolver community as a whole will be very healthy, very competitive, but not competitive to the point where players, are getting salty at every little thing that occurs, but just like friendly competition, healthy competition. So I think there are just a few points that I want to go over really fast to tell you guys why I think this game is going to be like so great and why the community as a whole is going to be so great. So first of all, the art style. The look of the game alone makes me wish I could like just play it right now, just pick it up and play it just to explore, not even to just right off the bat start throwing punches, but I really like and appreciate games that really focus on the art style and bringing you in visually and trying to lure you visually to the game's beauty. So I really think that that will give players a whole new appreciation for the way the game was made, for the way the game looks. It's very mysterious, very a very ambient vibe, and it's kind of like it seems like it's a place that will be full of secrets and discoveries and things that you can come across and people that you can come across. So I'm very excited to explore this the world of Absolver. Second point, player goals. So most games, especially fighting games, they try to glamorize weapons and new armor and things like that. But the goal in Absolver, the ultimate goal is to improve as a fighter, as a whole. So that's the main goal of this game is to get better. Obviously, like most games, the goal is to get better. But like I said, most games glamorize new weapons and gear. And although Absolver has those things, they do have, weapons that you can use and gear that you can equip to, make your character your own. But the main focus is improving in combat. Players are going to feel a desire not only to play until they've gotten their favorite skin or favorite weapon, but to play and to continue to play until they're the best fighters that they can possibly be. It's a whole new sort of spectrum because usually people play a game, then they'll get a cool skin or a cool weapon, and they're like, well, yeah, I got this now, so what's the point of me playing anymore? It's not really fun. I don't have anything to fight for anymore. I don't have anything to play for. But the constant goal of wanting to get better and wanting to procure all of these different fighting styles and learn different fighting styles and fight even better opponents is going to constantly keep people hooked and wanting to play. So matchmaking matchmaking this is one of my favorite things right here. Matchmaking is going to be based on skill rating, or the win-loss ratio. It's also going to be based on your level and your latency. So you're not going to get matched up with someone who's going to, make you their bitch and force you to clean their floor, but you're going to get pitted up against other players who match your skill, which will ultimately result in closer and more competitive duels, which is personally what I like. So there won't be players, complaining, oh my god, I got matched up with this guy and they just completely destroyed me. So the ranking system will, because there are duels, you can duel one on one. I don't know if there are 2v2s or anything like that, but I do know that there are going to be 1v1s, and it's going to be ranked. So you can go against people who are on your skill level, and you're not going to be going up against people who, are just going to just kick your ass, because I do understand that that can get very annoying and it can piss you off. But then you don't want to go up against people who aren't as good as you because you want to get better. So you want to go up against people who are right there on your skill level, and this game has that. By the way, guys, I'm sorry if you hear any noises or anything. my little brother and my cousin are downstairs, and I just really wanted to record this video, so I really do apologize for that. Okay, so the moves and the skill sets. So basically, they have this thing called decks, and you can incorporate your own deck. So basically, they have over 180 different performable moves, and you can have 16 in each of your decks. 16 available moves, and they can be learned and combined to create one's own deadly fighting arsenal. So this will promote variety and the unlikeliness of fighting people with nearly identical fighting styles. A lot of the times in other fighting games, please leave me alone, I'm recording, stop, go downstairs. So so yeah, they have all these different fighting styles, and this is going to promote variety and the unlikeliness of fighting people with nearly identical fighting styles. Or because that's one thing I really hate. I hate going up against someone who fights this way, and then the next match I'll go up against the person who does the exact same things, and you sort of get conditioned into this repetition of, okay, I'm going up against this character, he's going to do this, so I have to do this in order to counter it. And that's very boring. So them incorporating decks will really cause variety to flourish among the players. Also, free roam. Free roaming allows every player to explore the world of Absolver and to give them an opportunity to come across and face off against players of higher skill, which enables a player's character to learn other styles of fighting. So that kind of segues into my next point. Learning new styles. The first way you can learn a new style is by actually seeing the moves being performed. Fight against a computer or other online players with a more expansive skill set and or deck. You can fight them, and your character will see those moves being performed, and your character will learn them after a while of seeing them. And it's kind of like a little bar and at the bottom of your screen, and it's like XP. And when they're doing this move that you're not familiar with and that you haven't unlocked, every time they use it, that little XP bar will go up a little more and a little more and a little more. And the only way you can really learn it is by beating them, because if you lose most of that XP, but I don't think you lose all of it. But beating them will be the best option, and then you will be able to then learn that move. And yeah, so if you fight against someone who's extremely skilled, you'll have the chance to learn from fighting them, even if you do lose to them. Because you'll still have some of that XP, even though you will lose most of it, you'll still have some of it. So when you do come across that move again, whether it's by a different player or the same player, you can gain more XP. And even if you lose again, it's still progress. So this will show players that they can still make progress through defeat, and that there's nothing wrong with being beaten, because it is a part of the game. And my last point, guys, of why I think that players are really going to love this game is clans, or aka school systems. So based on your combat deck, you can create a school, sort of like a fighting school, and it gives other players access to your deck through joining your school, and they must come across you in order to join. Like, they have to come across you in the open world. They can't join, they can't just look it up and see a list of fighting schools, and join. They have to come across someone, and they'll fight them, and I guess you have to message them, and they'll say, yeah, you can join my school, I can teach you all these moves, blah blah blah. So you can't just look up a list on the game and join these schools. You have to come across these players in game. So there isn't going to be any kind of bull crap where someone can just look for one of the best players, one of the top ranked players, and join their school and automatically just be a badass. So yeah, so that'll really promote players to help one another learn and bond, and it'll promote friendly competition and a friendly environment. So all of these things combined, I really do think that this will create as close to a toxic free environment as we could possibly get in a fighting game, because we all know that fighting games are extremely competitive. And take For Honor, for example. For Honor is a very competitive game, and look how much salt is just all over For Honor, man. People are constantly bantering and arguing over For Honor, and it's just I've come across so many toxic people curse me out, telling me to kill myself, you know. But I feel like Absolver is gonna be the complete opposite. I feel like it's gonna be a very healthy community, a very toxic free community, a very salt free community, and these are the reasons why, and there are plenty more reasons. So yeah, guys, if I hope I got you interested in this game, because I am very interested in this game. I can't wait to play it. I've been pondering on pre-ordering it or not. I don't know if I should, but I'm very interested in playing this game, and I hope I got a few of you interested, because I would like you guys to, you know, join me. My PSN is Mobstar Dude. I'll put it in the description below so you guys can add me, and we can play Absolver, or we can play Friday the 13th, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, whatever you guys want to play, we can play. So, you know, just hit me up, send me a friend request. I always accept friend requests. But yeah, guys, I hope I could pique your interest in this game, because it does have sort of a small following at the moment. And yeah, guys, it's been Zelix. I love you guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you in the next video.